Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about the Stockton, California serial killer. So when I first heard about this serial killer, it was just yesterday. I hadn't heard about him before, and it's not often these days you hear about serial killers. I think because there's just so many ways to catch them now that a lot of people, if they do it, they do like homeless serial killing or like prostitutes, people that are not missed, and sometimes, people that are gone for long periods of time, so it's like not unusual that they're not around. So when I heard about this case, it immediately reminded me of the case in Tampa where the guy was going around shooting random people. So this guy in Stockton, he is shooting people and he's killed. I'll put on a screen how many people he's killed, but there was one survivor. And so far, a lot of the victims have been Hispanic, but it's just a community that has a high Hispanic population. So it might not have anything to do with race or ethnicity. But apparently he has killed several homeless people. And that again could be that he is targeting homeless, or homeless is usually what he happens upon in the night, because he does a lot of these killings at night. So the first one that the police have been able to trace with the gun, like the bullets, they've been able to trace it to one in April of 2021 in Oakdale. And all these cities are pretty much near San Francisco. So there were two in April of 2021. And then there was one in July of 2021. And then just since August of 2022 to September, there have been like 4, I think. And so I think the last 4 is probably what caused the police to start thinking, oh, this is a serial killer. But, they didn't tie in the cases last year till just now. And so there's one survivor, and it's a woman who got shot, and she survived, but she was homeless. And she said it was nighttime and she heard someone outside her tent. And it was a guy that shot her. And so we don't really have a description because he was wearing a face mask. But we do have this picture and this video from him walking through an apartment complex. So there's not much you can tell from the video because, anybody can walk like that. But it is kind of scary that he's so sure of himself. He seems kind of confident. And, I'm sure this video was taken like right after he murdered someone or right before. And he almost seems kind of like jolly the way he's like, he has a spring in his step, kind of. So it's kind of creepy that some guy is going around shooting people and like it excites him so much that he keeps doing it. Now the case I was talking about in Tampa, they actually caught that guy. And they caught him because his manager found his weapon in his backpack. And she called the police because he had a gun at work. But she didn't think he was the serial killer of Tampa. And the police came and, looked into him. They knew what kind of gun was being used, all across town. So in this case, I don't know how they might catch this guy, except maybe one of these homeless people he tries to shoot is going to shoot him back. And maybe he'll get killed, perhaps. Or maybe they'll up a patrol or something in that area. And they'll eventually maybe catch him. It is unusual that there's a serial killer, it seems like these days, that you know about. But it seems like when there is one, it's something like this, where they're going around shooting people. So it's pretty scary, and the people that he targets are vulnerable in many ways because they don't have homes and they're out at night and they probably don't have the money to buy a gun. And if you think about it, if you're just homeless and living in your tent, you probably don't expect somebody to just shoot you for no reason. So now I guess the homeless community and anybody out at night anywhere really should just be cautious of anyone around you. And if you see someone that looks like the guy in the video, you should call the police. So I think they will catch this guy unless he spreads these killings apart even more, stops for a while and then starts back up next year. But it sounds like he's pretty much in the San Francisco area. And it kind of sounds like he's stuck there. Unless, of course, he visits other areas. So what I heard is the police are now comparing the bullets or shell casings in other cases across the country and comparing it to this gun, so we can see if this guy has went on vacation and did this, or he travels or has family some other place and does this. So I just want to tell you guys about this serial killer, and I will update you if I find out more. So I'll see you in the next one.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away.